Greetings. I am so glad to be talking to everyone on today. And what we're going to be talking about today is I set clear goals and work to complete them each day. Now, you're talking about someone that's been in logistics in about 17 years. And it's something that I had enjoyed doing. Is actually something that I went to school to do with logistics. And you're talking about someone who is very experienced in knowing what it takes to be able to be successful in working in corporate America and working in the logistics department. Now, with that being said, you're talking about someone that actually went back to school and gained his associate's degree and his bachelor's degree and also master's degree by simply organizing myself and by simply setting clear goals. It did not happen just because I had the tenacity. It did not happen because I said to myself, I was motivated and I was focused and I had the desire. But what I had to do is set clear goals because I had to write down my goals because I'm a visualization type of person. I have to visualize it so that way, I can be able to see the type of target that I want to hit. So I cannot express to you enough the importance of setting clear goals. Writing your goals down on a piece of paper is so very key because you need to see it. Not only believe it, but you need to see it by setting clear goals and work to complete them each day. Oftentimes, people are not able to complete their goals or to achieve their goals simply because they are not writing it down and they're not working to complete them each day, which means they're not putting in the action that is required of them to complete their goals. Now, before I get into my lesson for today, I want you to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notifications so that way you can get notified of new content that I'm going to be bringing your way on our next video. What my channel is all about. Let me give you the mission. The mission is for my channel is for anybody who needs direction, anybody who needs input on how to get not only just motivated and be inspired because that's only part of the equation. But you have to develop the right habits that is needed so that way your vision can flourish and you can be able to accomplish your goal. So, what my channel is all about, man, is giving you that motivation that's going to be needed and showing you how to have your mind right from a mental perspective. That's why today we're talking about setting clear goals and work to complete them each day. Now, as you can see, this is just something that I created, and it's something that I've been doing every single day of my life for over 20 years. Now, I do set clear goals and work to complete them each day, but I have clear goals for each day, which means when I wake up in the morning, I start my meditation, I get my cup of coffee, and then what I'm doing in my meditation is that I am actually setting myself up for success. And what I mean by that, I am setting clear goals. It is proven that when you wake up in the morning, that is the most important state of your mind because your mind is clear. Your mind is still in that sleep mode. And what psychology have said from a psychological perspective is that when you wake up in the morning, it is easy to retain what you're trying to learn. It's easy to retain what you're trying to do within that 30-minute to an hour time frame. So instead of just waking up in the morning and just doing something, how about trying to actually get your mind right? Set your clear goals. Meditate on what you need to do the night before. So that way, when you wake up in the morning, you can concentrate on what you went the night before or what you wrote down the night before. So I start the day knowing what I want to accomplish. It's very important for you to know what you're accomplishing. If you don't have a plan, How are you going to accomplish your goals if you don't have a plan? Come on, someone talk to me. I have a plan to accomplish these daily goals each and every day. I make it a point to have goals for me or for myself. I use my time wisely and effectively to ensure that I am successful each day. Let me tell you something. It's 24 hours in each day, but it's a reason why you have people that are successful and people that are not successful. Let me put it in plain terms. People that are successful is because they know how to manage their time. They know how to organize their time. They know how to plan and dissect their time on what they're going to be doing, what time frame they need to be doing it in, and when they are planning on completing their goals. Now, making certain that I am successful each day ensures that I am successful over each month, year, and decade. So, this is something that you got to put in the work and make it your daily habit, make it your daily routine every single day. Now, I also have long term goals. I spend time each day working toward these long term goals. The goals I set for each day support my long term goals. See, it's very important to have short term goals, but also to have long term goals. See, you want to make sure that you have both because when you're accomplishing your short term goals, what does that do for you? It gives you that confidence. It gives you that happiness inside that you know that you are completing and you're one step closer to your long term goals. And you want to be able to establish and celebrate the success on your short term goals because the bigger picture is that completing enough short term goals is going to get you to completion of your long term goals. So, the goals I set for each day support my long term goals. By working toward my long term goals each day, I guarantee my success. I know that taking a small step forward each day is a sure path to success. A lot of times we get so caught up thinking that we have to do so much or complete so many goals or so many tasks to be able to feel accomplished. That is not true. If you focus yourself in completing one task a day, at least a minimum of one task a day, that is one task closer of getting to your long-term goal. So learn how to take baby steps. Learn to take each task seriously and learn to take, especially starting off, to complete one task at a time, because oftentimes in my earlier years I used to be a person that had so many tasks, so many goals that I wanted to accomplish. And guess what? I did not complete all of them. And guess what that caused? It caused frustration. It caused some stress. I was upset because I'm a very competitive person. So I knew I had to change up on how I was doing things. And once I changed things up, I started breaking it down and I started condensing it. And that's one thing that I learned going to business school, because to be successful in business, you have to be organized. To be successful in business, you have to set clear goals, a clear vision, so that way you can hit your target. Now, I have every confidence in myself to achieve my goals. My confidence comes from learning from both my successes and my failures. I want to say this to you. It's so very important that your confidence is what is going to be your compass. Your confidence is going to lead you in the right direction, because as you start completing your task, as you start writing down your goals and you're seeing that you're putting checks on your tasks and each goal you're completing them, that's going to build confidence. And the more confidence that you have, then the more the type of push that you're going to need to push through those days that may be difficult, because you're going to need that confidence. Another thing, let's say for yourself, if you feel like you failed and you haven't accomplished a task, guess what? There's always tomorrow. Always look at it as making tomorrow better than you was yesterday. So that is something that we need to focus on and understand, is that failure is not a bad thing. Before people became successful, they went through a lot of failures. And understand, Failures can be the catapult to give you lessons to know not what to do, and also give you lessons in the same breath of what to do to be successful. Now, looking at my failures and setbacks in the past, it is easy for me to see that I would have been successful with a better approach. I have a better approach now. You only learn these things and you only tweak things, you only become better by your setbacks, by your failures. And I always say there's no such thing as failure. There are learning curves. See, these learning curves is what we need, especially as entrepreneurs. But if anything, if you're working on somebody's job and you have your supervisor, or if you're the supervisor and you have to put the task down to your team, it's very important that you come with the confidence and you come with the clear goals, you come with the vision, but also understanding that if there comes with hiccups or there comes with setbacks along the way, those learning curves is what you need to take from that process. See, learning from your mistakes is what makes you better. See, if you have nothing but all wins, then guess what? You're not learning anything. But when you have setbacks, you're able to learn, because there's no perfect person that does not go through life without having learning curves. Because guess what? Learning curves gives us wisdom. If you believe that, put wisdom in the comments so that way I know that you're with me. Now, the next thing, today I make clear goals and work toward them each day. I complete the task I have given myself. I know that today is the first of many good days to come. I am gaining momentum today that carries me towards success. If you believe this, come on with me and put in that momentum. You believe in the momentum. You believe in setting clear goals. You're going to work towards your goals each day. You're going to complete these tasks that you've given yourself. And you know that this is the first of many good days that you have to come moving forward. Let me tell you something. Belief is very important, but having faith in that belief is very important, because this is what separates greatness. I always have said greatness comes with the price. What are you willing to sacrifice to be able to achieve greatness? Every person that have achieved greatness or have achieved a task or have achieved a goal in life, they had to at some point sacrifice something in order to obtain that goal. So that's what I want to leave you with. But before we go, I have a couple of self-reflection questions that I have created for you. The first question: what are the three most important things that you need to do today? That's what I want you to write down. What are the three most important things that you need to do today? Why are they important? Explain why are they important. Now, this is very important exercise, and these are questions that you need to be asking yourself the night before the next day, every single time, so that way you can understand what are the three most important things that I need to do tomorrow. Okay, now why are they important? Now, the second reflection question, self reflection: what are the three biggest goals that you have for this year? What are the three biggest goals that you have for this year? And what can you do today that will help you to achieve those goals? Okay. Now, the third question: at what time during the day are you most productive? Let me say that again because it's very important. At what time during the day are you the most productive? Now, the next question: what are you least productive in? What are you least productive in? And last but not least, how can you use this information to plan your day more effectively? How can you use this information to plan your day effectively? Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Samuel Richardson III, and I am a life and success coach. And it's definitely been a pleasure to be able to pour into you. And this is what I'm all about. This is my vision, is to create content that's of value. When you come to my YouTube channel, I want you to feel the energy. I want to be able to give you direction. I want to be able to motivate you. I want to be able to inspire you. I want to be able to give you a vision. I want to be able to give you life. I want to be able to have that positive light that when you come to my page, you understand the mission, you understand the vision, because it's all about achieving greatness. But I want you to understand that greatness comes with the price. Are you committed to being great? Or you're just saying you want to be great? There is a big difference. There's a big difference from saying you want to be great and actually being great by taking massive action, because it takes actions each and every single day. And how you able to become great is by having clear goals, setting clear goals, so that way you can be able to work to complete them each day, because you have wrote them down and you know what those goals are, and you can go on about your day and knowing that you have done the best that you can do to achieve greatness. My name is Samuel Richardson III, certified life and success coach. It's been a pleasure.